God and the devil are the same source of energy. It's one energy source. Everything started from one energy source. And that energy source is what we familiarize with God. But what we fail to realize and understand at times is that that same energy source can be a positive or a negative. Now, if you operate in the positive energy source, you are now operating in the God-like qualities of man. But when you operate in the negative energy source, you are operating in the unbalance of God energies in man. Now, the positive is the balance, the negative is the unbalance. So when your life is unbalanced, you begin to think and react negatively because some way along the line you created a negative environment for yourself by feeding into or feeding off of some type of negative energy. It's just like a diet. When you feed off an unhealthy diet, you are unhealthy. Same thing in the spirit world. When you feed off the unbalanced energy, your energy becomes unbalanced. It is up to you to make a choice to decide that you want to change your energy pattern by shifting the way that you think. Now, go back to the God being the all source of energy. When you look up the definition of energy, when you look and study thermodynamics, the first law of thermodynamics is energy cannot be created or it cannot die. Energy must only shift forward or move backwards, or either shift into another entity, like transform into another entity, like shift. The energy is going to shift. Prime example, if my energy is positive and your energy is negative and we come around each other, if my positive energy outweighs your negative energy will shift towards more negative energy, and vice versa. If your negative energy is stronger than my positive energy is going to shift towards more positive energy. It's like the magnet and the energy between the magnet. When the energy between the magnet is great and aligned, magnets will contract. Boom! Come together. When the energy in between the magnets are unbalanced, they will fight to get away from each other and they will flip towards their like-minded energy source before they allow the energy to let the magnets meet. We have to be mindful of the energy that we put out into the universe with our thoughts and our words and our feelings. And we have to be aware of the energy that we feed off as well, and the energy that we feed into. Prime example, with this coronavirus situation, I never fed off of the energy. Okay, they said this person and that person died from corona and this person got corona. Okay, I'm not a heartless individual. My heart goes out to the family of those who suffer from corona. But fear weakens the immune system. And if you feed into fear, you weaken your immune system, therefore making yourself more subject to catch whatever they claim that is out into the atmosphere. I don't feed into the energy or feed off of it. So I operate in the heaven on earth. And that is protecting my peace. That's my definition of heaven on earth. It's a mind state. Every day I wake up and I protect my peace throughout the round of the day, and I don't let anybody disturb my peace. I have just lived heaven on earth. But once I allow someone to disturb my peace, for however long I allow them to disturb my peace, I now go through hell. A living hell. Arguments. Living hell. You feel me? Back and forth, negative feelings, live in hell. I don't like that motherfucker. Live in hell. I can't stand that one. Live in hell. I don't know. Live in hell. And sometimes your spirit just be trying to warn you. You know what I'm saying? You be like, my spirit don't agree with, that's the energy. That's your intuition, guidance talking to you, telling you that, hey, listen, this ain't your type of energy that you need to be around. Now I'm telling you, now get from around this type of energy. And then we might be blind-eared and can't hear, and deaf. I'm talking about blind-eared. We deaf and can't hear, and we don't like to listen to the energy. So then the situation flips between you and this individual when you thought it was great energy, and the whole while the energy was bad for you. And then once the situation flipped and whatever damage is done, you were like, man, you know what? The whole while, man, I should have known something was trying to tell. There go that word something again. Spirit over matter, enlightening the human intellect, needing guidance. The acronym for something that I was enlightened with is spirit over matter, enlightening the human intellect, needing guidance. Don't that sound like intuition? Don't that sound like the wisdom of God? Don't that sound like God's voice? Maybe not to you, but maybe to me. Definitely to me. Definitely to me. I was enlightened with an acronym for God. And the acronym that I was enlightened for God is geometry of dimension. I'm gonna say that again. Geometry of dimension. Who knows how big this world? Who can measure the ends of the earth? Then who can measure that? The measurements would be geometry, and the ends of the earth would be dimension, the science. And everything in earth is math and science. Math and science. What's your math, God? Like them folks in New York say. I don't even know why they say that. You feel me? But now when I think about it, it makes sense. The boys say Mother Earth. Oh, that's my earth. You feel me? My mom do. That's my earth. Now it makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Why they say Mother Earth? Why they say Mother Earth? And why do they say Father Time? Okay, let's go to Mother Earth. You feel me? Mother Earth. They say that their mother is their earth. That's my world, my earth. Okay, but if you take the H from the end of the word earth and you put it at the beginning of the word earth, what do you have? Heart. That's my earth. That's my heart. That's my world. My heart. Love. That's where you got, don't, that's where the love come from. Your mother, your earth, your heart. I sat down one day and I wondered why was it called Mother Nature, and when the women have their period, it's called Aunt Flow, and then you have Father Time, and then you have a grandfather clock, and all that old. And then I found out about the sun being masculine, and then the moon being feminine. And then when you think about the moon, it's like the moon, the moon goes through phases like a woman. The moon waxes like a woman. When a woman is aroused, her vagina juice increases. Follow me now. I know this might seem far-fetched. Okay, so now we're going to go to the sun and the man and the masculine. The sun causes everything to grow. The sun gives life to everything by it spewing out its energy, its radiation. It's spewing out its radiation. Spewing out, just like semen. You spew out semen. Okay, when a man is aroused, don't they say his nature is rising? It's like, and we are the children, the stars. We are the children of the universe. It's like the sun, okay, it's like the sun radiates sperm cells through its rays into the universe. The universe is the equivalent to a womb. So when the sun spews out its radiation into the womb, it creates life, giving the earth and everything in it. And us, making us the children of the universe. In the Bible it says for man to be fruitful and multiply and let his seed be as many as the what? The stars in the sky. Now, I know I just went left field for a half a second, but you just got to follow me. You just got to follow me. On my next episode, I'll elaborate on that a whole lot more because I'm not around my notes and I'm just speaking off the top of my head. But when I get around my notes, I can dig a lot more deeper and let you follow me. And it's not for you to take what I say and run with it. It's for you to go do your own research and, you know what I'm saying, get whatever kind of enlightenment that comes out of it for you, you know? But if you do get anything out of it, I just ask that you donate 50 cents. And you don't have to donate 50 cents. It's totally up to you. You can do it willingly or unwillingly. But all I ask is for 50 cents. And don't let me stop you for being a generous giver. So if you want to give more than 50 cents, by all means, you do it. I pray that everyone continues to have a great day and continue to offer their great service into the world and share their gifts with the world. Embrace your greatness and then release it into the world. I am Omar Akbar. That has been $1 million worth of game for 50 cents. You guys have a great day. Until next time, be great.